Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel on product review using bubble animation. So we have our product as the tube and the sphere is the bubble. I'm setting the physics for the tube as force field, and I just kept the shape to surface and strength I'm adjusting to see how these two objects will interact. So I just kept the strength 15 as of now, and let's play the animation and let's see how it goes. So I just play it. Since the sphere is moving away from the tube, and I don't want that, so I'll just select the strength to from 15 to -15, and let's see how it reacts. So now we can see the sphere is moving, but now the tube itself is moving, and we don't want that. So I just kept the rigid body constant type to passive for the tube, and again play the animation, I, and now we will see how it interacts. So yeah, now our tube is not moving at all. So I'll go again to the physics and just keep the physics the collision on for both the sphere and the tube, and uh, let's see how it goes. Yeah, so now these two objects are colliding, so which is what we want. And now yeah, so let's play it again and just confirm. Yes, so this is what we wanted. I'll just adjust the size of the bubble a little bit, and then we keep the physics for the cap as well, the same as the tube. And the strength is also -15. And the rigid body constant type is also here passive. I'll just add another force. So now it is sliding towards the cap, and which is which is what we wanted to like. So the bubble should slide from the product, and it is going in the correct direction as well. I'll just adjust the friction of the surface to 1 so that it doesn't go very quickly. So for both the tube as well as the cap, the friction is set to 1, and also for the sphere it is 1. And let's see. Yeah, now the speed is little bit slower as compared to the earlier one, and I kept the duration to 240 to see the whole animation. So yeah, now it is sliding very well and it's added to the product. Now I'll just do the sphere to make it as a bubble, and I kept the solidify modifier, and the thickness should be around very thin so that it can look like a bubble. So I just kept the thickness to 0.04, and I again added displacement modifier and subdivision modifier. I just wanted to keep the displacement modifier at the top at 35. So here I've added a texture, which is the cloud texture. Yes. So this is what. Okay, I'm just adjusting the size of the clouds. So yeah, this looks fine. And then I just adjust the strength and the object here. I selected the cylinder tube. Now we see that it is following the earlier path, and just a little bit of wiggle is there in the sphere on the surface of the sphere. Yeah, so it's working fine now. I just duplicate it, but just remember, when you duplicate the object, you have to select Alt plus D and not the Shift D, because we want we don't want to move these two in the edge. So yeah, now these two are moving independently. That is what we wanted. So similarly, I just duplicate multiple these objects with edit plus D. Alright, and then we just make a new collection named bubbles to just for the sake of arrangement. So yeah, just again we can just select it properly, easily with this our with the collection, and yeah, just adjust the location of the bubbles. As I said, just the center row. Yeah, so now towards our product. Right. So just now just we need to impart randomness to the bubbles so that it should look little bit natural. So what we will do now is to add a random transform and just like we will just adjust the scale. You need to check the scale even checkbox and also the locations. Now you observe some of the bubbles are moving away. And why it is happening? Because the two bubbles are actually very close to each other, and we don't want two bubbles to stick together, as it will move away from those bubbles which are adhering to each other, and then we have to adjust those little bit manually. So once you finish that, then we will again see how the animation goes. Okay, now I'll adjust the bubbles. Now you see all are moving towards the product and not away. So yeah, now I think it looks good. So what I want to do now is to make an animation for the product reveal. Select the strength to -15, and yeah, all bubbles are moving towards the product. So at 30 seconds, I'll just put the keyframe. 35 frame. I just kept the strength to +28 so that it starts. It goes. The bubble goes towards the product, and then after that, it starts to move away. So that is how we set the keyframe here. And yeah, now it is going away. So just set the camera angle a little bit according to our choice, and just move it a little bit. And here's the final version of how the animation look like. Thank you for watching.